Hello everyone, welcome you all in today's my class. In today's class, I start for study History Chapter 2 Colonial Rule in India. So, in this chapter, you will learn about the arrival of European trading companies in India and you will learn about rivalries and battles among the trading companies, and also you will learn about the rise of British dominance in India, and at last how the British conquered Bengal, Mysore, Punjab, etc. About the subsidiary alliance system and the doctrine of lapse you will learn in this chapter. So first, start this chapter. I will tell you what is meaning of colonial rule. So, colonialism, colonial India was the part of the Indian subcontinent. So, colonialism is a practice or policy of control by one people or powers over other people and areas, often by establishing colonies and generally with the aim of economic dominance. In the process of colonization, colonizers may impose their religion, language, economic and other cultural practice. Means किसी भी भौगोलिक क्षेत्र के लोगों के द्वारा किसी दूसरे भौगोलिक क्षेत्र में आकर अपना उपनिवेश स्थापित करना और यह मानना कि यह एक अच्छा काम है, उसे ही कोलोनाइलिज्म कहा जाता है या उपनिवेशवाद कहा जाता है। सो इसी के बारे में हम इस चैप्टर में स्टडी करेंगे। सो ये जो इमेज आप देख रहे हैं, द पेंटिंग गिवन एबव shows an official of the East India Company riding in an Indian procession. What are the things that you can interpret from the painting about the relationship between the people and the officials? So, answer you find. So, start this chapter, colonization of India or colonial rule in India. So, introduction of this part I will first you tell. So, during 17th and 18th century, India had trade relations with many European powers. Such trade was mainly a maritime trade. The rulers of European countries framed economic policies to protect their countries' overseas trade interests against foreign competition. This was called mercantilism. Okay, so mercantilism led to intense rivalry among countries and resulted in wars on land and sea. The first European traders were Portuguese, Dutch, French, and England. So, colonial India was the part of the Indian subcontinent that was under the jurisdiction of European colonial powers during the Age of Discovery. European power was exerted both by conquest and trade, especially in spices. So, India was always an important trading center. Indian spices and silk were in great demand in Europe. With the discovery of new trade routes, the English, French, Dutch, and Portuguese came to India to trade. This developed into great rivalries between the European powers as they tried to gain political control of India. In the end, The British emerged as the winners and defeated all the local powers and tried to establish control over the country with their expansionist policy such as subsidiary alliances and doctrine of lapse. So, first, the first European traders were Portuguese, Dutch, French, and England, and all European traders time period was Portuguese. First came in India, Portuguese European traders. Time period is 1505 to 1961. Second Dutch 1605 to 1825. And third British 1612 to 1947. And last French 1759 to 1954. So, colonization had a several impact on the Indian traders and merchants. Indian markets were fully captured by the British and heavy taxes were imposed on the export of Indian products in the outside market. In this way, the market for Indian goods were losing popularity and Indian traders and merchants faced heavy losses. So, colonial India was the part of the Indian subcontinent that was under the jurisdiction of European colonial powers during the Age of Discovery. European powers was extorted both by conquest and trade, especially in spices. So, all European powers, name is Portuguese, Dutch, French, and England. So, all was extorted both by conquest and trade, especially in spices. The search for the wealth and prosperity of India led to the colonization of the Americas after their discovery by Christopher Columbus in 1492. Only a few years later, near the end of the 15th century, Portuguese sailors Vasco da Gama became the first to re-establish re-establish direct trade links with India since Roman times by being the first to arrive by uh, circumnavigating Africa. Time period is 1497 to 1499, having arrived in Calicut, which by then was one of the major trading ports of the Eastern world. He obtained permission to trade in the city from Samotri Raja. Samudri Rajas. So the next to arrive were the Dutch with their main base in Cyclone. Their expansion into India was halted after their defeat in the Battle of Colachel by the Kingdom of Travancore during the Travancore Dutch War. So I hope you all understood introduction part of this chapter. We will study the next topic of this chapter in our next class. Thank you for watching.